welcome back to RTN Tonight Live, Glassboro's favorite mid-afternoon late-night talk show. I'm Adina Haji.
And I'm Jacob Michaud. Tonight, James Riley from the Rowan Parkour Club is in the studio, and later on, we will be playing RTN Tonight's Are You Smarter Than a 7th Grader? So stay tuned for that. But first...
An Australian man living in Melbourne accidentally sent his Uber Eats order 9,600 miles away to Dublin, Ireland, after being too hangry to double-check the location on the order. The man, Oisin Lennon, said he was unaware of his mistake until 3 hours after the original purchase, stating, "Uber Eats usually takes that long anyways." Even better is his second excuse for the food's delay, which was to blame the Australian versions of porch pirates, aka porch pythons, because in Australia, fighting pythons and kangaroos over your Uber Eats order is more common than you think. In the end, Oisin got a refund, but reporters say his Uber driver is still on the way, determined to get his well-deserved tip.
You're gonna love our pizza. Okay, seriously, what in the world is going on with TikTok creators right now? Many users have declared that we have been in a great meme depression this month, which has apparently gone away this past week. Are you sure? Pretty sure, is what some users have said. Really? Because how does Brick and the Heck family from the middle getting 8 free pizzas become qualified to become a meme? Luckily, there are plenty of users that are acknowledging how bad these memes really are, claiming that we're still well into the Great Meme Depression. "I knew we've had better memes. Everyone tried to make me feel like I was losing my mind," said Frank Heffley. Seriously though, we really do need better memes because Hotspot, Bombardino Crocodilo, and Tralalero Tralala are not going to cut it. I never thought I'd want to hear the words low taper fade so bad again. Talk about bringing the doom.
In North Carolina, a man who clearly peaked in high school decided to relive his glory days by dressing up in his old bear mascot costume to scare off a real-life black bear that kept invading his property. Channeling his inner mascot, he approached the bear looking like he was ready for a high school football game rather than a wildlife showdown. The bear, understandably confused, took one look at the grown man breakdancing and doing the splits and decided it was time to bail. Safe to say that those rival schools back in the day never stood a chance against this mascot.
Speaking of bringing the doom, what in the world was that live-action Snow White? Don't just take my word for it, as the box office fell nearly $20 million short of its expectations, and its Rotten Tomatoes score fell under 50%. All I can say is that those digital dwarves make the freaky-looking villagers in the upcoming Minecraft movie tolerable to look at. It makes me feel like the director Jared Hess paid off Disney so that the bar would be set to rock bottom when everyone sees the Minecraft movie next week. And Disney, if you seriously can't think of any new ideas, at least take the time to make your live-action remakes somewhat good. I think we're honestly in both the Great Meme Depression and the Great Film Depression. When we come back, I'll have the pleasure of chatting with James Riley from the Rowan Parkour Club on Tonight Talks. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, let me introduce you to our guests for this episode's Tonight Talks. Tonight, we are joined by the safest member of the Rowan Parkour Club, the risk manager, Rowan's very own James Riley. James, how you doing? How you doing?
Tonight.
All right, thank you so much for being on the show. And I kind of already said it, but how are you? How'd your day go today?
I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. I'm happy to be here as well. So what does the Rowan Parkour Club do on campus? Take us through that.
So we practice parkour at various spots on campus. We usually prefer to do it outdoors. We actually do it in the courtyard next to Bunts.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I've seen that.
And then if it's raining out or in the cold, we go to the racquetball courts in the rec center.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. So as I introduced you as the risk manager, many people are probably wondering, what is that? So how does your job as risk manager work, and how do you manage with like injuries and things like that? So take me through that.
Well, you know, parkour is a very risky thing. Like, none of it is safe. So I have to be there to make sure that no one's doing anything like excessively stupid.
Right.
So like, if I see something going on, I gotta like shut it down.
Yeah.
I carry around a first aid kit, and if anyone gets hurt, you know, they'll scrape their knee. I give them a Band-Aid. But the people who are doing the craziest things are usually like the most experienced, so they're probably not gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
But if they do, I'm there to help them out.
So this is a question, kind of curiosity. What do you think? What's the most like common like thing that happens? Because you said if it looks like things aren't going to go right, you tell them to stop. What's like the most like common like crazy thing that happens? Do you think?
I always like watching people do backflips. Just it freaks me out.
Right.
I know they're not going to get hurt, but it freaks me out regardless.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'd probably be the same way. So another question for the people at home: do you guys hold any events? And if so, how can they join and when are they?
We do. Every once in a while, we'll hold like a game night.
Okay.
Those are usually held in Robinson.
Gotcha.
But
okay. And that's open to everybody?
Anyone can just show up if they want to.
Sick.
Around the same time as the event, they'll like advertise it on Instagram or whatever.
Okay.
The Rowan Parkour Instagram, they'll usually have flyers up for it. Sometimes we'll host bake sales, do a little fundraising. We just recently did a collaboration with Rowan Unified Sports.
Okay.
We went out there on a Saturday. We played basketball.
Oh, that's awesome.
I had the time of my life there.
Great. You drop some points. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Nothing like some pickup basketball. I love that too. And then I'm gonna let you have the floor for a second. Anything you would like to promote for the people watching?
I just want to say, if you're interested in parkour, you should come out. Our sessions are on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays they start at 4. Wednesdays they start at 5, and Fridays at 2.
All right, you hear that? Write that down, everybody. Yep. Come.
I want to see all of you there.
Yeah, that's right. And then lastly, we're going to have kind of a special question. We've never really done this. I'm going to have you take a look at our monitor. And I'm just going to ask you, how accurate do you find this video of parkouring? So take a look at our monitor right over here. And so what do you think?
So, it's actually really funny because whenever I tell people that I'm in the Rowan Parkour Club, they bring up that scene from The Office.
Okay.
Every single time.
Very familiar to you.
I'm very familiar, yeah. I would say it's not very accurate to what we do.
Okay.
But it's still a really funny scene.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Well, now I understand why The Office was playing when I came in here. I was wondering how that was going to be entailed. And to be honest, I'd rather see that on my TikTok than like the 8 free pizza, like Brick having laser eyes or whatever the heck they do.
Tell me about it.
Those edits on there. But anyways, James, thank you so much for coming on to the show. And if you would like to learn more about the Rowan Parkour Club, follow them on their Instagram, at Rowan Parkour. And what times can they come again?
That's Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 5, and Fridays at 2.
Okay, 3 days for you guys.
Yeah.
Find some time, make your way over there. Sounds like it'd be a great time. And don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we are going to play RTN Tonight's Are You Smarter Than a 7th Grader? And then we'll end the night with James spinning our world famous game wheel. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. Great interview. Hello, and welcome back to RTN Tonight Live. And if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by our wonderful guest of the night, risk manager of the Rowan Parkour Club, James Riley.
Ooh.
James and Medina are about to compete in a game called Are You Smarter Than a 7th Grader? So here's how it's going to work. Producers have searched the World Wide Web to find an assortment of general knowledge questions that the average 7th grader should know. You both will write your answer on the whiteboards, and whoever answers the most questions correctly will be officially dubbed Smarter Than a 7th Grader. James and Medina, are you ready to play?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready like a 7th grader.
All right, here we go. The first question is, what does of mean in mathematics?
Lights.
Oh my god!
I guess of, right?
I only know one abbreviation of and or like whatever.
Oh yeah.
It is not the one that's in math.
That took a whole turn. Okay.
What the heck? Okay.
I'm glad they added the mathematics part to the end of the question.
Um,
Of mice and men.
wait, I don't.
Answer, please. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, you did not turn yours around.
No, I was finishing up.
I said I don't know. What'd you put?
What did you
Division.
put? And what is the answer? Reveal. To multiply. It means to multiply. You were close,
Oh, they mean the actual word
Yeah.
of. Okay.
but yeah.
You thought it was like
I
Yeah,
thought it was the thing. Yeah. Okay. My
no,
bad.
not OF. We are a child-friendly show. No, I'm just kidding. All right, no, but anyways, it meant to multiply. All right. All right, so next question. Let's see if you guys can redeem yourself. Put as many commas as you feel necessary to make this sentence grammatically correct.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are we doing it?
All right. Yeah, I think you guys, yeah, you're both good,
I
right?
thought we
That's
were getting a
reveal, yep.
countdown. Oh.
Are they correct? I can't see their answers. Are they correct?
See,
Someone verify for them? All right, let's see. Let's pull up the answer. After
See,
yes
okay.
and hard.
All right, we both
You got it. I did not get it.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No, we
I
got
put but
one,
after.
We
I
got
put
1 point over here. Medina, you did not get it, unfortunately.
Medina. It's black marker.
It's 1-0 James. And, okay, hold on 1 second. All right, we ready to go?
Also, speed.
All right, next question. What language gave us the word champagne?
Ready?
Ready? Yeah, go ahead. Let's see the answer.
We said French.
Correct, French. Oh, Mr. Duolingo. Keep your streak alive, everybody, or else he will come
I'm
to
gonna
your
put
house.
how many points I have at the bottom.
All right, next question. We're going to rapid fire. What was the first farm mammal to be cloned successfully? First
God,
farm mammal to be cloned successfully. What do you guys have? Turn it around. Let's see it. They both said sheep. Let's see. Correct. In 1996, a sheep was successfully cloned. All right, next question. Cooper turns green.
Copper.
Oh, Cooper. Holy crap. It's weird reading from this angle. Copper turns green with age. Is this a physical change or a chemical change? Let's see the answer. It's a chemical change. And we got James again getting it correct. Medina, you got to catch up here. Next question. X divided by 9 equals 8. Solve for X.
I don't like this game anymore. Stop, wait. It's because I'm like nervous. Wait, hold on.
All right, we're going to need an answer. Yeah, all right. Let's see it. Yep, 72. Oh my goodness. String theory. No, I'm just kidding. All right, no, that's all right. Good job, guys. Let's see. Do we have another question? We do. Okay. Your parents are U.S. citizens. You are too, no matter where you were born. True or false? True or false? 50-50 shot. Let's see it. They both said false, so that's not good for Medina because she can't gain anything, and they were both incorrect anyway. It's true, and that is very disturbing.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe you got something in your nose. Okay. Which president was known as Ike? Is it Richard Nixon, Dwight Eisenhower, or Lyndon Johnson? Nixon, Eisenhower, or Johnson? 1 in 3 chance. Let's see it. We got 2 different answers, and it's Eisenhower. Yes. And James really sweeping the floor here, looking like he's going to get the first win for the guests of the season. What country is home to the pyramids and the Great Sphinx? What country is home to the pyramids and the Great Sphinx? Let's see it. See the answer, and of course, it is Egypt. Love the accompanying pictures. And all right, here we go. Back at it with the next question. Give yourself a point, by the way. How many bones do adult humans have? Is it 200, 206, 214, or 210? 1 in 4 shot. Let's see it. 206.
Do you have that written
James
down somewhere?
again.
I just knew it.
Yeah, I mean, he must have recently been in 7th grade. No, I'm just kidding. No, great job. All right, next question. What's the smallest ocean on Earth? Is it Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Pacific, or the Indian? 1 in 5 chance. Let's see it. You ready? Let's go. They both said Indian. Are they correct? They are both incorrect. But for James, that doesn't hurt him as he's still in the lead by several questions. What's the largest country by land area? You got 4 options: Russia, Canada, China, or Brazil. Let's see it. Turn them around. We got Russia for both. They are correct. It is Russia. Medina at 5. What are you at, James?
9.
9. So a 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. And James is our winner. Congratulations. Woo! The first win for the guests on this season of RTN Tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for playing, and thank you for allowing me to host. And I'm going to pass it over to Medina now to close us out.
All righty. Thank you so much for playing with us, James. But before you go, let's walk over and do our famous RTN Tonight game wheel.
Should I just go ahead?
Uh-huh.
Big money, big money. Woo!
Come on.
Who
Come
are
on,
you
new car, new
thankful
car.
Anybody you'd like to thank? Well, I guess it's a little late now.
I'd like to thank the Parkour Club.
Oh, nice.
A mixtape.
Mixtape. That's a great spin. That is such a great spin. Good spin. It looks like next week we'll be playing Mixtape. So make sure you stay tuned next week to see the upcoming game and what guests we'll have next episode. Thank you so much, James. And if you want to come back over here, I'd like to award you with a certificate for being smarter than a 7th grader.
Thank you, thank you. I knew I could do it.
Very high stakes game.
Sadly, I am just too far removed from that grade. Not smart enough. Thank you to our audience for tuning in to RTN Tonight. We're live on YouTube and all of our social media platforms every Tuesday around 8 p.m. Make sure you subscribe to RTN Rowan Television Network and turn on that notification bell for all RTN Tonight live episodes notifications. I'm Medina Haji.
And I'm Jacob Michaud. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week, Glassboro.